donation and helping us to honor these soldiers buried in the National Cemetery. This stop is a very special and unique stop because not only is it the 150th anniversary of the National Cemetery's establishment, but it is also the 100th anniversary of World War I. And we have several veterans from that conflict buried in our cemetery. One of which is Edith Rose Tench, whose grave sits right beside the lantern here. Edith was a resident of Fredericksburg before World War I. She actually grew up right along Caroline Street with her parents and 4 siblings. So she's a native of the area. And when in 1916, she joins the United States Naval Reserve Force, which was created in that year to meet a shortage in clerical needs. They started recruiting women, and it was the first instance of women being employed by the Navy en masse in American history. By the end of the conflict, over 11,000 women would serve with this organization. Popularly referred to as the Yeomanettes, a name they detested, the women performed a variety of tasks, including clerical duties, designing camouflage, acting as translators, draftsmen, and fingerprint experts. Most Yeomanettes were assigned duty in the continental U.S., and that was Edith's experience, but she was probably the only local woman to serve in the armed forces during the war. After World War I, the Navy released the Yeomanettes, and Edith went back to Fredericksburg working in a dry goods store for a number of years. Eventually, she achieved a nursing degree from Mary Washington Hospital, but unfortunately she received that degree in 1928, and she was unable to use her new skill because she died of Bright's disease and inflammation of the kidneys in 1929. She was interred in the National Cemetery because of her status as a local resident and also because of her military service. Interesting enough, she also has a brother buried here. So we heard a lot about family stories, family connections in the tour tonight. And Edith is no exception to that rule.